Spiritual Psychics TV is hosting the first annual recognition of achievements this December, acknowledging those who dedicate their lives to a spiritual act of kindness. Spiritual Psychics TV, bringing spiritual people together.
Hello everybody, hello, and a very good evening to you. It's been a wonderful day here in East Sussex, and I hope it's as nice for you where you've been today. But listen, I'd like to introduce myself because it's my first time here on Spiritual Psychic TV, and obviously it's a little bit nerve-wracking for me because it's my first time, but I'm sure you'll start streaming some lovely messages in for you this evening. But I am a medium. You can call me just Molly, that's my name, and I'm here tonight trying to bring you some evidence from my loved ones who now reside in the light, and to show you that our soul carries on in heaven when we leave this world. So that's what this is all about. We all know what this is all about. We all know that it's going out there live now for us all. And don't forget, I just want to remind you about the little lull between the comments that we get sometimes on here. And it's normally about 10 to 15 seconds. So can I just ask you, if you don't mind, just to be a little bit patient before I can actually start to answer your quick questions, but I will answer them as soon as the system will let me and will allow. So, Mr. Producer, is there anything else you would like me to mention to our followers, or before commencing with a few hellos, or should we just go straight in? Hello, I will do that now. So good evening to everybody, and a very good evening to Amber J. Price Hanson. Thank you for coming in to see us on here tonight. And the same with, it must be very hot where you are. And all I can say is, Laura Payne, a very good evening to you, and God bless you, darling. Thank you very much for coming in. Hi. Hi, Molly, you're all right tonight? Of course I'm all right tonight, Victoria. Thank you very much for asking. And Carol Bott, well, I know this lady very well, and she's a dear friend actually. And so welcome to Psychic TV, and thank you for coming in. Amanda Roberts, and this is totally amazing. I'm telling you now, this is really good because there are some lovely people coming in on here, and I'm just hoping that I'm going to bring all the lovely message for you. Jojo. Hello, darling. Lots of lovely hearts for you, from you to me, and also to Amy Curtis. Hi, everyone, she says, and the dog's enjoying the beach. So, evening, Moles, says the lovely Debbie Cole, and it's nice to see you on here, Debbie. Thank you. Caroline Coley, and a very good evening. Looks like you're letting off a few fireworks on your picture, but you know, it's wonderful. Zoe Brown, we have Zoe Brown. Hello, hey Molly, she's saying. So I just hope that a little bit later on we're going to sort of, the spirits will start coming through very shortly. So Lauren, Owen next. Lauren, hello, and a very good evening to you, my darling. Louise Rebecca, and I love butterflies, so I'm so glad you put a butterfly at the end of your writing. It's beautiful, and a very good evening to you too. And as we come round to the next one, we've got the lovely Joyce Hewitt. And I'm a newbie on here too, Joyce. So we're both newbies, and I've been to Liverpool, and it's a lovely town. So welcome. Elaine Humphreys, hello, my dear, and a very good evening to everyone, and a very good evening to you too. So you're saying, good evening, Molly and Richard, comes from the lovely Terry Wall. She looks like a teacher, doesn't she? She looks absolutely beautiful. And Christine Norberto, and a very good evening, everyone. She's saying with a lovely, happy, smiling face, beautiful background picture on there from her. And we're just going to say, oh, hello, Richard and Molly again from the lovely Jane G. So hello, Jane, and very good evening. Okay, we're just going to do one more now. This is LJ Blue Eyes. Hello, LJ. And hello, Molly, GD. That means good evening. And of course, the last one, Millie B. Good evening, Molly. Nice to meet you too, Millie. Millie, Molly, we only need a Mandy now, don't we? We can start singing that song. Okay, I think that would be wonderful, Richard. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you. So I'm just going to now basically look to see who I'm drawn to. Okay. Yes. No, that's okay. So the lovely. I'm drawn to Terry Wall. Can I come back to Terry Wall, please? So, hello, Terry Wall. That's the lovely lady. This is the lady that I just said looks like a teacher, and oh, she does. And I think I've got another teacher. Well, oh, thank you very much. And very nice to meet you too, Terry. Terry, listen, at the moment, I've got a lady with me who is also a teacher and was who's now in the light. And she just wants really to be make you aware that she's around you. And she passed about a year ago, I should think, around about sort of 10 to 12 months ago, she's telling me. And you did know her very well. I don't know if you could take this lady. I'm not getting no names or dates or anything like that at the moment with her, but she used to, I think she's telling me she used to be an English sort of teacher. She used to teach English, and right, okay, darling. And I am getting the name here, Veronica. So can you take this from me, Terry, please? Can we get some feedback from you, my darling? And so, yeah, so we've got a Veronica now, and she was an English teacher, but she knows you very well, she said, and wonderful. And I think that this lady is coming in here tonight because she wants to not warn you of anything, but she just wants you to be made aware that the future for you within this, okay, but right, lovely, right. But it doesn't really matter about the time ago when she passed. It's the thought that she was English teacher and that she's around you. Now, what she's trying to say is, it's not a warning or anything, but there's something that you're thinking about moving on doing. And she said, be very aware and read the small print. So it's like a little warning thing then, which I think is quite nice sometimes, that people come along and do this sort of thing for you. And but she's saying that, but there is a bright future for you, a really big future for you, Terry. And she is, right, okay, so this was your mum's friend. Who's Veronica? Can I ask who Veronica is? Do you know the name Veronica? That's what I'm getting. Oh, here, let me dry mouth here. I think it must be the Chinese eye tonight. She wasn't called Veronica. Okay. Well, I'm just going to leave that name there because I've got Veronica around you as well then. Okay. But that was why she came in, especially tonight, was just to pre-warn you about the forthcoming situation that you're going to be working on, and it's within your job role. Yeah, so there's a bright future there. I think you're going to go a very long way as a teacher, and do what you know is best. She's saying, do what you know is best, and she's sending all her love to you. And so thank you very much, Terry, for working with me. Thank you, and God bless you. Take care. Thank you. So Mr. Producer, have we got anybody else that I'd like to come to at this time? Thank you very much. So we're just waiting for the names to come up so I can see who else I'm drawn to. Oh, I know that painting. Right, okay. Let's go to Joanne Lewis, because she came up just after the other lady, the previous lady, and I was sort of drawn to her then as well. So that's the lady I'm looking for. Hi, Joanne, and a very good evening to you, and welcome to Psychic TV, or Spiritually Psychic TV, I should say, SPTV, and a very good. And she said hello to you too, Richard, by the way, and she's giving you a little heart there, I've noticed. So it's a very, very. You look like an old friend of mine, you know, that I used to work. Because I used to work for the NHS many years ago, and she was one of the matrons there. And oh my God, you really do look like her. And I think that's why I was drawn to you as well. But and also I've got a gentleman around you, in spirit, and okay, hang on. His name begins with D. The letter D, but I'm not quite understanding the word. Just one. Is it Darren? Is it? Okay. Well, look. I've got this gentleman. He passed with a breathing problem, and he went into spirit. How long ago did you pass, my darling? He sort of said, I can't remember. I think this gentleman had a little bit of dementia, and that's why he's showing this to me now in this way, because he actually is finding it difficult to converse with me. But he's okay. I think he's on the lines of like a father figure here, and we could sort of say father or grandfather, you know. But I think Darryl, is it someone called Darryl? Somebody called Darryl. Can you take that from me, Joanne? Okay, she's not replying, is she? So I don't know if we've lost the link there between Joanne, because there is a bit of technical problems going on around me at the moment. So I think it must be me energy. I think it's got to be with psychic energy. He's mucking all the system up. And Rich is not very happy with me, Mr. Producer. No, he's not. I'm joking. But seriously, on a most serious note, I think the energies are sort of fighting each other, and it's such a shame, Joan, because this gentleman is so lovely, and they're just taking me back now to show a beautiful picture of him when he was a young man, and I don't recognise the name. Okay, hi, Joanne. We're back online, so that's good. So you don't recognise Darryl, okay? Do you know a Darryl though? As in, it might not be your father or grandfather, but is there a Darryl person that you know in your life, or somebody, as I said, someone with a name that begins with a D? I'm sure they said Darryl or Darren. Okay, well, I'm not going to hover over that. I'm just going to move on and see what comes out of this. But he's a very nice looking gentleman when he was a teenager and a young man. So it's such a shame you don't remember him, because something could happen from it. No, not really. But seriously, on a more serious note, I have to say it's such a shame, because he's got so much love and he's got a beautiful soul, this gentleman. So, but I've also got a lady coming in here for you as well now. And I have to say it because it describes the lady. She's very on the, physical side, and she's very buxom, and what a character. She has got such a jolly character, and she actually is like that in the light as well. And she's coming in here today, and I think she's speaking. Yes, she's speaking like a drawl lingo. She's not really speaking English to me, so I'm just trying to cut in between the lingo that she's trying to say, but what a lovely lady. She's making me smile because I want to start laughing at her, what she's saying. But she's throwing her arms up in the air. I've got to tell you, she's trying to grab you and hug you so hard is what she's showing me, and just show you how much she loves you. And I'm getting, I'm getting very emotional with her too. She's actually affecting me emotionally, and she just said, oh my God, that's all she keeps saying is oh my God, and that she's finally got you. So if this is your aunt, I'm really happy for you, and what a lovely lady. And it's sad that she's now passed over into the light, but one day we all meet up again, so we'll all have a big party then, okay? But that's what she reminds me of. She reminds me of someone that likes partying and having a good time and jitterbugging around with all her family and friends around her, and throwing back her head and laughing. And that's what as she's coming across to me. So, but getting back to Daryl or Darren, the father figure, or that gentleman, I think this is your grandfather that I've got as well, Joanne, and he's actually doing this to you, like sometimes when a man tips his hat to you, that's what this man is doing to you, Joanne. So he obviously knows you because he won't let go. So maybe I'm wrong with the name, maybe I'm not hearing it right, but he's coming in here and he's also acknowledging you. I think it is your granddad. I didn't want to say first of all, but I know he was on a dad line, and I didn't know if he was a granddad or a great granddad. But he was a gentleman. That's all I can say to you, my darling. He's a gentleman, and he's giving you something. Hang on. He's giving you some kind of like watch or something. He's giving you a watch. Did you? He likes his hat. Yeah. Did you ever Did you get some jewelry from him or something that was given to you from your grandmother? Did she give you something? And I think you've either still got it or you're going to give it on, pass it on to your kin. But he's saying he's really happy about that. So I don't know. I can't see the trick. I don't know if it's like a pocket watch type of thing. That's what I'm sort of getting, like something on a chain. And he wants your kin to have that. All right. So, but he's got so much love for you, my darling. He really is, and he's coming in here, and he's actually running over and he's cuddling your aunt now at the moment. So they're having a jitterbug already. So, okay. Well, that's the feeling of it all is that there's so much love between the two, and so we'll just leave it. Their love with you at this time, and so but that lady, wow, she is just like unbelievable. She is just like I can't explain. I would love to go to a party with her, let's put it that way, and we would be the soul of the party. I tell you, we would be the heart and soul of that party. So I can imagine what she used to be like when she was here. And as I said, she's doing that already up there with everybody else. So blessed to her, blessings to you. And thank you, Joanne, for working with me and sharing your story with me tonight. Thank you. God bless, and love and light to you. So I'd like to see if we can find someone else at the moment. Do you know what? I've had this pain. Now, I don't know if anybody can take it out there. I've had this pain across my chest since I've sat in this chair, and it feels like someone's sitting on me. That is how I'm feeling right now. I'm really very hot, but I put that down to spirit, but I'm really exceptionally hot, and this pain is like really, really, good evening, Shelley, really, really painful. It's taking my breath away. So it's a case of I don't know if I want to come to. Do I want to come to Zoe? I'm going to come to you, Zoe Brown. All right, I'm going to come to Zoe Brown. Is that a little dog in your hand? Oh, bless. Yeah, nice, isn't it? Little ginger pooch. Beautiful, beautiful picture. Well, Zoe, very good evening to you, and thank you for working with me. I hope you don't mind me working with you and bringing you some messages. But I just think, okay, right, okay. I believe that this person with this pain, I think, is related to someone who passed over with some kind of breathing or a heart attack, because that's the area where I've got it. I've got it more underneath rather than down the sides, so which she's taking me to a cardiac arrest and that sort of thing, or a heart problem. So can you take this, Zoe, from me? Someone who passed into the spirit world with heart problems, pass away, because sometimes people pass over if they've got breathing problem. Somebody will pass over, and you know, and the heart will just stop anyway if it's working too hard to keep the breath going. So to give the oxygen in there. So this pain, and unless anybody can take it from me, I'm going to be sitting here all night in this agony. So so Zoe, can you take anybody in spirit that's passed over with heart problem or breathing problems, please? Can you get back? She says yes. Lovely. Okay. Can you ask this person to come forward? Right. Lovely. So okay. It's sort of releasing a little bit from the body, but now I'm trying to breathe. So okay, they're taking me. Yes, good. I'm so glad you can take this, Zoe, because then I can get rid of this pain now. They're showing, because what they do they show me pictures and little mini cine films, and what I can see where the heart is inside the body is what they're showing me, and the blood going round, which oxygenates the body so we can breathe. And I think there was something up that way, so it's not the actual heart itself, but it was above the heart, and I think, and around the heart. So I think this person who passed over had heart disease, like a heart disease problem, like fluid around the heart and things like that. And also they're taking me to the main coronary artery, and they're showing me problems with that. So I hope you can take this, Zoe, and right, okay, yeah, okay. This person would be, I'd say, the link is with. This link is actually with, I've got two people here for you, Zoe. You're very lucky because I've got two people standing side by side, and they both sort of went with the same sort of thing, but not at the same time. So I've got, and I can't decipher which one had what at the moment because they're just laughing. But we're going back a few years with one of them. It's the later one is, I think, a lady. The one before that was a gentleman, and I think that's what I've got here. I've got like two relations that have had the same, you know, in the family, that have had the same things that they've passed over with. Now she's the lady is stepping forward because she went ladies first, so she stepped forward and she's going, "Is it your uncle?" Lovely. And I think he's let her come forward again, and she's saying that in her day, Zoe, she used to do like little things. She was very what's they call it? She used to do craft, a lot of craft stuff, and she used to do crocheting and knitting. That's what she's telling me. Now she's why is she knitting me some booties? Are you expecting a baby? Because I think she's giving me little booties. I won't tell you the colour just in case you don't want to know. But she's giving me little booties that she's knitted, and she's handing them to me. Well, thank you very much, my darling. We'll pass that on to Zoe, because maybe she doesn't want to know about babies at the moment. Who knows? But anyway, so I'm going to go quickly to your uncle. Oh, is it your stepdad's mum? Oh, well, that's lovely. So if this lady makes booties, she's given you a set of booties um, for a forthcoming event that is really exciting, she said. So lovely. And so I'm going to go back to the uncle. Now they both, I think, I don't know. See, I don't know whether one of them had a problem with a cancer condition, but one of them's got a cancer condition, but they both had the heart problem. So that's where the connection is between them. But because I tell you where I know it's something to do with cancer, because I've got that horrible taste in my mouth, which the Holy Spirit always puts on me when. So I just got to take a sip of this just a moment. So yeah. So anyway, they're all here tonight, and I've also got some other members of your family running towards me just to come and say a big hello and pass their love to your family. All right. And okay, I've also got this dog. I've got this really funny looking dog. It is. It's not funny, like not the normal. It's not okay. Okay, lovely, thank you. This dog is unusual to look at. Can you understand what I mean? And it passed over, and it's not long ago did you lose him, and hence I don't know if that's the dog in the picture, but this dog passed into spirit due to complications and things like that, and it was a boy, and he comes in sometimes now and runs around your feet. Sometimes you feel him rushing against you, so he's still around you, is what I'm trying to say, Zoe. Okay, he's coming in, but there's lots of love from this dog for you. I don't know if it's a dog that you had like since you've left home, let's put it that way, or it's a dog that you had as a young girl. That's what they're saying to me, because now they're bringing that in. So unless this is a different dog, because you're a dog lover, so you know, once one dog goes, you go and get another one, and that's how dog lovers go, because they can't live without dogs. Do you know what? I love their dogs. My mother had a King's Charles, and she called him Tanya, and this dog loved my mother so much. Beautiful dogs, lovely dogs. Okay. I didn't mean to say that it looked funny. It just was like the little face. It was like little. It weren't a big dog, you know. That's what I was trying to get. So apologies if I upset you saying that, but there was no malice in it. Did you? Do you know what? Let me just say something to everybody on here. Spirit actually communicate with us every night when we go to bed. Oh, there you go. See? So your first ever dog from the age of 4 to 16. There. Oh, that's lovely. So the good old innings, 12 years. That's not bad going for a King Charles Spaniel. And so let's hope that this one that you've got in your arms there, which is beautiful, by the way. I had to look twice because first of all I thought it was a ginger cat, and then it's yeah. But anyway, they're all coming in here, and so excited to be able to talk to you, Zoe. All right, so sending love to you and all your family from the light, and the dog now is jumping up with joy and leaping about. So and the little ears are flopping about like that. Yeah, so cute. I'm just trying to see if they're giving me a name for him. Hang on. I can't get the name. The dog won't give me the name. I don't mean the dog, but I mean, I can't get the name for the dog. I think we'll leave it there because the dog's... Why am I getting the name Rusty? Who's Rusty? Or if anybody else on here can take that name, if they hold on to that name, when I come to you, you can mention it. But there's a name, Rusty. Yeah, Rusty. Anyway, So love and light to you, Zoe, and thanks so much, my darling. And your pet is beautiful, beautiful little dog. And God bless you, and thank you for working with me. God bless you, sweetheart. Okay, so oh, thank you. I just wonderful. Okay, okay. Good evening, Janine White. A very good evening to you, and God bless you, darling. And Jade Skull, what a lovely name. Let me see if Spirit want to come to you at the moment. Gal Amos, that's a nice name, nice Spanish name there. Rebecca Jane, a very good evening to you, darling. And moving on, so we're going to go to Amy. Hello, Amy. Amy Andrews. Now, you're not related to Julie Andrews, are you? No. You have to start singing, climbing a mountain and all that sort of thing. I'm going to come to Sharon McGregor. I'll just come to Sharon McGregor, and a big hello to you, Sharon McGregor. Angels, they're telling me, angels. Now, not the angels song angels, Sharon. Very good evening to you. They're bringing in another lot of angel work for you to carry on with your work that you're thinking about doing. That's right. And I'm also getting this lady coming in. Do you know of Veronica, Sharon? Because the name Veronica came up a little while ago, and I thought it belonged to someone else before. Sharon, do you know somebody called Veronica, please? Let me see. Do you know anybody in spirit that's called Veronica? It begins with a V, I know that. Let me see. I hope she's still here. Sharon, are you still here? The angels are rallying around you and are working with you with your future spiritual things, because you're very spiritually psychic, and they are working very hard for you at this moment in time. But I'm going to leave it there because I'm not getting no response from you. So I think we're going to just move on and see who else we can get in. Veronica is my nana's name. Okay, Amber J. Okay. I was just looking at your name. I wasn't looking at your comment underneath at the moment. But then I just saw it. Okay. Veronica. Can you come forward, Veronica? Are you connected to Amber J for me? Is Price your maiden name? Or is it Hanson your maiden name? Is it normally the Hanson, Amber J Hanson? Because she might only know you by that. Let me see what she's saying. Let me see. She just, I tell you what, she just made me laugh. She said, I can't make sense of it these days. Everybody's got to have triple names. Because I've got a triple name, haven't I, Molly Farley-Handley? So, and I know Handley is my maiden name. That's why I'm asking you. So, she said, I can't understand it. Why can't people just have one name like we've always had? She's going, what a lovely lady. She's making me laugh. Prince. Oh, is it Prince? It's coming up here as Price. Okay. All right, we'll leave it as that then. But, you know, Amber J Prince, what a lovely name. Sort of rolls, doesn't it? Amber J Prince, lovely. Amber J. I can't get over how nice that name is. So you should be honoured that your mum and father chose that name for you. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. If I had a child, I would call her that name because it's lovely. And hang on. They said they took that name from something special that meant something special to them. Prince. Okay. This is my name's. My nan's married name. Oh, I see. Your nan's. Yeah, Nana's married name. Okay. All right. Okay. So let me just see what else she wants to say to you. Now, at this moment in time, she's sort of not having a go at you, but she's laying the law down to you a little bit here, Amber J. She's sort of basically saying to you, hold your pennies. is what she's saying. Now, it sounds like a nan, doesn't it, from old days? And it's like they're always like very money orientated, but they had to be like that because years ago, you know, sometimes it could be a little bit of a struggle for mums and grandmothers and things like that. So there was always holding tight onto their purse. And so that's why she looks at you when you go and spend like whatever it is on these clothes and all this makeup stuff that you haven't done on your face. And she sort of says, no, stop spending this money unnecessary because one day you're going to need it. So I think there is also been talks about a car coming in here for you, and she's saying, hold your money, don't waste your money, because you've already got a car, she's saying, or someone around you's got the car that's going to buy the new car, and she's saying, hold the money, don't waste it yet, because the car still works. Why are you going to buy a new car if this car still works? So that's what she's saying. But, you know, but people in their lives like to buy new vehicles, and you can't really stop them, but take the advice for Nana because she knows, you know, she's thinking. Yeah, I'm glad you love the name because it's beautiful, Amber J. It's lovely. Now also, I don't know, I've got like a mother figure here. I don't know if you're someone very close to you, very close. I'm just seeing what was coming through here for you. Okay, thank you. Okay. There's, I've got two sisters coming in here. Two sisters standing side by side. Okay. And because they don't come through very often, they're unawares of what they have to do, so they're sort of struggling to communicate with me. So just give them a little second just to Tim, can you help them please so that they can come through? I've got two girls here for you, and they're just coming in and saying hello first of all to you, but they're a little bit apprehensive. It's like as if they're shy, you know, they're like as if they're hiding, like they're hiding away from you. Not because they're frightened of you or anything, but they're sort of they're like, it's like as if their face is like peeking out from behind a wall, you know, that sort of thing. Now, I don't know what this means because I've never had this before. Thank you. Let me see what this is. All right, hang on. And they're not sort of talking to me. They're not sort of communicating verbally with me, but they're just looking. That's all they're doing, these two girls. They're just looking at me and looking at you. So if this is spot on for you, I'm really happy that this is spot on for you, but it's quite confusing for me because, as I say, I've never had this before. Okay, Tim, can you, Tim, right, let me introduce you. Tim is my guide, and his name is Tim Tui, but I call him Tim, then everybody else remembers him as Tim, and he is the boss, and he tells me, not like the producer in this ear, I've got Tim in this ear telling me what they're trying to say. I don't know if these girls are from like passed over at a young age. Can you understand what I mean? Like, I don't really want to say it because we don't really get involved with babies and things like that because it's too emotional for people. But that's where it's taken me that way. So, so let me think. Can you just sort of acknowledge if that's correct for me? Because I'm going to ask them to stand back because I don't. This is going to get really emotional for you. So let me see. Hang on. Someone's coming in here. I think this lady. There's a lady coming through now, who is quite. This lady walks like as if she holds her head up really high. Very proud lady. Very proud indeed. And she is taking these two girls away. Now, I don't know if this is a spiritual. Okay. I think this is the name. I was just going to say, I think this is an angel, and I think that's why she's taking these two. Right. Okay. All right. They're not. See, it's quite confusing for me because they're not. I can't say anything to you because I don't know what they want me to say to you. I just know that this angel who's just walked in, an angel worker, has just come and taken the two people away. So because they can't converse with me, so I'm going to see if is your mum in spirit or is she on the earth plane, please, Amber J, because that might help because I might be able to call your mum forward if she's in spirit. If not, I'm going to. Okay. I'm still getting Rusty. It's Rusty. Getting the name Rusty. Okay. But Veronica is lovely. Veronica is a lovely person. And is sort of sitting around and I'll tell you what this lady's doing. She's sitting at a table now. She's sitting at a table and she's got her hands crossed like this, across her chest. And she's just listening to what we're talking about. It's quite sweet, actually. So she's just listening and paying attention, and she's just waiting to see what you're going to say about your mum, as I am as well. So Amber J, is your mum in spirit, or is she here? Just put here if she's on the earth plane still, please, because it'd be a lot easier that way, I think. And but I think otherwise we're going to have to leave it. She's on the earth. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it like that at the moment, Amber J, and try to stand back away from this because it was quite emotional. So, but anyway, thank you for working with me today. Lovely, and you look after your mum because they're special ladies, all right? And I'm sure you do. And God bless you, and you take care. And thank you for working with me, darling. Okay, can we go to the next name, please? Next. Okay, so I'm going to go back to Sharon McGregor. Hello, darling. Sorry that we had to cut you short because I couldn't get you any response from you at the time. Oh, good. That's really good. Sharon, I'm glad you're here. So Veronica also meant something to you. I thought it did. So she's actually related to your, did you say your dad or something? Did you say, it sort of went off the screen a bit quick there, the last comment. Your dad's ex-girlfriend. Okay, that's lovely. Fabulous. And she's in spirit. Well, she's coming, do you know that this lady, Sharon, hangs around you quite often? And I know you're a spiritual person, because I know that. But this lady comes around you quite often and often talks to you. And she, I think she's asking Spirit if she can train to be a guide of yours. Yeah, to be like a guardian angel sort of thing. And I think that she's succeeding at the moment. She's not quite there yet, but she is trying to come through. Yeah, even though she was like just a girlfriend of your dad's, you meant something really special to her. She did have a lot of respect, even though she said sometimes I didn't show it that often to Sharon. She said, but Sharon was very special to me, and obviously so was her dad. But he, yeah. So she's asking because she's getting excited about with all your spirit work that you do. That's why I'm getting shown loads of angels coming your way. And also to let you know that there's going to be big changes coming. All right, that's a definite. There's big changes coming for you, Sharon. And she did. She felt the world of you. So I'm really glad that I finally got Veronica as well. And it was so weird because both of you had Veronicas. Isn't that bizarre? The previous ladies and you. So we've had two Veronicas tonight, but that's lovely. But Sharon, keep doing what you're doing, Veronica's saying, and she's going to help to push it through and to guide you with this, with your guide, and also because she's in training to be your secondary guide. All right, darling. So and because then you can do that, you know, they take you up there sometimes and your guides train them up and the angels train them, and then suddenly, woof, there's one of your family members training you and taking you from one place to the next in spirit. So Veronica, thank you for coming tonight and making Sharon aware that you're still around her. And so, and on that note, Sharon, it's gone sort of a bit quiet now for me, and I'm just going to say, God bless you and take her love for you, darling, and thanks for working with me tonight. Thank you, Sharon McGregor. God bless you. God bless, dear. Let me see if there's another name that I'm attracted to. Yeah. Right. Wow, 5 angels. This lady is obviously an angel person like myself. Do you know me? Okay. Thank you. This is quite funny, that. And I would, okay. I'd like to, if I may, can I go back to the one that had the initial TJ on it? Yeah, Blue Eyes, that's the one. Now, have you got Irish connections, LJ, Blue Eyes? And good evening, and I should have said first of all, good evening, darling. Thank you for working with me. I hope it's okay for me to work with you, because you look like one of the, you look very approachable, let's put it that way. And you've got a lovely smile, great personality. I'm just being shouted at from a man behind me. Hang on, great personality, and she gets it from me. That's so it must be your father that I've got here. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you for that, LJ, to say that. But have you got an Irish connection running through your family, as they say? Because this voice is very Irish. It's very broad, an accent here for you. And you're not sure. Okay. I think you need to look or ask, I should say, some of your more advanced in age people in your family and ask them, because I'm getting Limerick with you, and I'm sure that's Ireland, isn't it? Limerick, and yeah. So, and this man, whoever this gentleman is with me, he's got this real accent, like broad, like. And she gets it from me. That's what you said. Okay, well, there's no need to worry about it. So we could just move on and find out what else is going to come through for you, LJ. But you, hang on. You've got your dad's personality. Is your dad in spirit, babe? Because I just want to know if this is your father that's talking here, or if it's someone talking over your father. Because they're standing right here, and I've got two. In fact, I've got three men here with me for you, and they're trying to push each other back, because they're saying I'm first, so they're having a family tiff. Yeah. So whoever they are, I think your dad's going to win if he is in spirit, because there's this man in front is quite adamant that, you know, he's with you. Yeah, okay, so he's in spirit. All right, lovely. I've got J's. I've got J's in the name, like James or Jim and John and Jack. That's sort of, like little names like that. That's what I'm getting with them. So, and they're all they're pushing each other back. I don't know, and they're laughing their heads off. And that's what the Irish people used to do. They used to always fight and then laugh about it afterwards. But it's lovely feeling of love between them, I have to say. If it's not his brothers, it's definitely family relatives, and it could be uncles, and your dad. Do you understand what I'm saying? So they're all coming. Okay, now with your father, I'm getting something wrong with his throat. Sorry, his chest, because they're putting it on me now to show you that he had some kind of throat trauma, and I don't know. Well, why am I getting a mining village? They're showing me a mining on a hill. They're showing me a little picture of a mine, you know, like in the old mining things, the coal carts coming up and filling up the trucks. That's what they're showing me. So I don't know whether this is related to these gentlemen that I think all had. What's that disease called? Not is it? It's not STPO. Oh God, what's it called? That miners get. What's that disease of the lungs? I can't think. That's quite bizarre, actually. That anyway. So he's just basically saying. He's just saying that they're all together, LJ. So what's he doing now? And now he's taking me to like a race course. So I don't know if these men used to like betting, and they used to go to the races quite often in the day. Or so did Dad like a little tipple on the horses or something like that? Oh, hang on a minute. I think we're not getting nothing coming back from it. And my dad, his brothers are all passed. Right, lovely. Wonderful. That's so good, because I thought I was going off my head for a minute then. What's it called? Phenomenal Icosius. This is some kind of lung condition that miners get. So if anybody is interested like that, because this cancer, did he used to do mining though, LJ? That's what I wanted to find out from you, because why are they showing me mines? So I don't know whether his family used to be miners years ago, and I think that's why they're showing this to me. So there's something in the family that runs there like that, yeah. Right, and they've all passed, all the brothers. Okay, darling. Oh, bless them. Well, they're all together. Let me put it that way. They're all together, having a great, jolly old time together in the night, and having a few knees up Mother Browns and all that stuff. Yeah. So that and a nice little bevy together. So they're coming tonight, and they just want to say, good luck with your promotion. Good luck with your promotion. Is this something that you're doing, that you're thinking about, like within your job role? It's either your job role as a promotion in your job, or the promotion is that you're learning something within your job, and that's going to promote you in the future. So either or that they're giving me there for you, which I think is great, and good luck to you. And if you actually, why are they saying this to me? If it's not you, was it Labour? Look, was it Labour? Hardly sounds like them. Yeah. If this isn't you that I'm talking about, then it's someone close to you. Do you know what? Tim, can you take this pain off my lungs, please? Because it's starting to hurt now, please. Thank you, darling. So when I look up like that, because my picture of my guide is on the wall right there above my screen. So when I talk to people on here, I can look up at him and speak to him. But oh, thank you. That's right, it's gone now. But yeah, so but they're all together having a lovely time, enjoying themselves in the light. But you're going to get the promote. If it's not you, LJ, it's someone like your daughter or something who's studying is gonna get it. And have you been having headaches? I've got this pain right coming on me here now, and it's making me close my eye, and it's quite painful. So I don't know what this is, but it's around the sort of roundabout where your Now, I don't know whether you've been having like a little twingy pain in your eye, my dear, but they're asking me, please, could you go and ask your doctor to, don't panic, because there's nothing to panic about, but there's something going on with this eye on you, and you've not done anything about it. You just rub it and go about your day. But there's something that's going on there. There's something on the back of the eye that needs to be removed, they're saying. So, and it's not a growth, it's nothing like that to worry about, but there's something that's causing the pain to your optic nerve. All right, darling? Might be a little bit of fat on there. You know, sometimes we get fat that turn up in all different strange places. So it could even be a little bit of fat that's impeding on your optic nerve, which is giving you this pain in your head there. All right? But as I say, just go to the GP and get referred and have you checked out, my darling. Anyway, this is lovely, and they're so nice, these gentlemen, and you must be so proud of them and miss them terribly, and because I would if they were my family, let's put it that way. So, and on that note, I'm going to say a very good night to you, and thank you, LJ, for coming in tonight. All right, God bless you, darling, and love and light to you, sweetheart. Okay. I'll tell you what, we're just going to be back just after the adverts. So sit back, get a cup of tea, get a drop of water or something like I'm going to do right now. And I'll see you in a minute. So God bless you and take care.
You're watching a demonstration of mediumship, broadcasting live to Facebook and YouTube. The show will continue after these short announcements. After the show tonight and around 9:30 p.m, we have our regular online Zoom chat for anyone who wishes to join us. The login details are placed in the SPTV fan page. Tomorrow morning we have our Divine Service with Wimbledon Spiritualist Church that starts from 11 a.m. Sunday evening from 8 p.m. we have our VIP fledgling night with Moira Hawkins. Details about becoming a VIP can be found on our website. For more information on our broadcasts, schedule, and information about the presenters, please visit our website. That's it for all the announcements. I'll pass you back to our guest. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Okay, well, welcome back. And this is vodka now. No, not really. I'm joking. And so, Richard, can we have some more comments, love, please, so I can see you talking to me on the Facebook and YouTube. And don't forget, people, we are live here streaming all around the world. Sally Worker, hello darling, very good evening to you. And Cheryl says hi to Pamela. Stacey Shaw says so true, Terry. So these must be from, yes, it is Facebook. I can see the little logo up there. And especially, oh, thank you, lovely. Siobhan O'Rourke, wow, an hour's drive from me. Okay, don't know where we're going to. Do you know what? This picture of this little girl in Heidi Spice's thing, it's 3 times I've seen that come up. So I'm going to stick with you, Heidi. May I work with you, Heidi, if that's okay? Because I've seen 3 times that lovely little girl in that picture. Now, I don't know, is she having some kind of a party? Looks like she's sitting at the table with a birthday party or something, or Christmas party there. That's probably she's not happy with the music because she looks quite serious at the minute, or someone's taking her ice cream away. Oh, bless her heart, bless her heart. So Heidi, are you there, darling? Heidi, can you step forward and talk to me? When I do it on other sites, on my site, I normally go and step up to the yoki. That's my what's it go? You know, like when comedians say things like have a nice day, you know, that sort of thing. That is what I'm known for. Come up to the yoki girls, yeah, or people, whatever. Anyway, Heidi, are we still there? I know that you're still busy talking on YouTube, so if you could just break yourself away just for a minute and come in and speak to little moles here, 4'10" of her, and we can see what we're going to come in. Because Heidi, I don't know if this little girl is in spirit that's on this picture. Where's you? Wow. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to say something to you. There is someone else in spirit that looks very much like this little girl that you know, and this little girl is pointing this picture out to me. She's actually standing next to me as we're talking. Now I don't know if there's a little girl that's gone over into spirit, and I think she's passing. I'm getting leukemia being told to me, so I don't know if she lost her life through leukemia on the earth plane and went over at a young age. But she's pointing out, don't she look like me? Don't she look like me? So if do you know someone, Heidi, that looks? No, the girl is me. Yes, I know. I know the girl is me, but I've got another girl here with me who's saying it looks like her. So that's why I'm saying, do you know somebody else whose little girl has passed over with a leukemia condition? Because she's here. She's coming here tonight to say hello to you. Okay, what else you want to say, honey? Okay. I'm just talking to her in my head and asking her to step back, because if this little girl isn't for you, it's obviously for someone else on here, and hopefully we can get to whoever that is a little bit later on. But so let's go back and start from the beginning then, Heidi. Very good evening and welcome, and thank you for coming in here. And it's a lovely picture, really. You don't look solemn at all. It's just me winding you up. I'm terrible at winding people up, I have to say, because I'm a Cockney and I come from Bermondsey in London, and us Cockneys, where Tommy still come from, you know, and Max Bygraves. So we're all like little wind-up people that come from that area, that part of the world, and that's why I talk. Do you know American people? And I've got a lot of American followers on here. They say to me, I can't understand what you say sometimes, Mal, because you talk too quick. And I went, no, it's my Cockney accent. That's what you can't understand, because I talk very fast. And so I apologise for that. But so Heidi, hello, darling. A very good, I don't want to say Heidi hi, but very good evening to you, and welcome to Spiritual Psychic TV. And thank you for working with me. Now, the first thing that I'd like to, now the little girl has gone to the side, I'd like to, I've got a gentleman. Okay, I tell you what they're taking me. They're taking me to a fun fair. I'm going into the fun fair, and I can see a gentleman with you, and I can see this man, and he's holding your hand, and he's just about to put you, and I think that's why this picture's affecting me. I think he's going to put you on like the merry-go-round, and I think this man is your dad. I think this man is your dad, and this is how he wants to be remembered to you. Youngest child syndrome. Yeah, you are very funny, actually, Heidi. You're a bit like me, love. I hope we don't clash through the night, because we're quite comical ladies, as they say. But you do look like you're sulking, though, don't you? Look like someone's taking your ice cream off you or something, or you missed out on the parcel. One of the two. Yeah. So So this gentleman I've got is like he's on the father line. And I can see him in the fun fair with you, and he's putting your. Okay, you don't know about your dad, he's dead. Okay, but it could be your uncle, right? Okay, well, this gentleman is picking you up and he's putting you on the merry-go-round. That I do know, and that is what the little mini film that they're showing me. So this gentleman who's here, and I'll tell you what he used to wear. He used to wear, you know, those pullover cardigans under a jacket, like a suit jacket. Pardon me. That's how he's presenting himself, and a little like a trilby hat type of thing on his head. That's what he looks like. I'd say he's between. It's very difficult for me because I'm only 4'10", so I can never judge how tall people are, because you know they're all above me, so everybody's tall to me. I'd say 5859, that sort of thing. There you go. So that's lovely. Thank you for verifying that for me, my darling. But he's about 5859, that sort of, so he's not the 6 foot gang, he's not up there, but he's sort of like, if I was 5 foot, he'd be, yeah, it's your uncle. That's lovely. Great. Okay, well, we got there in the end. Well, he's coming in here tonight. Okay. I don't know where the hat come in then. Maybe it was a Kiss Me Quick hat, now because you're at the seaside. He's got a lot of love for you, darling. This man, he's got a lot of love for you. He passed with I don't know. Well, they're taking me to the lower areas for this gentleman, and I think it could be either his kidneys or he had pancreatic cancer, something like that. He passed with that sort of thing, which is a terrible thing to pass with. Very painful. He was 6 foot, so not sure. Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so he went very quickly, Heidi, this gentleman. He passed over very quickly into spirit, and he and left a lot of sadness behind. I mean, everybody leaves sadness behind, but because he went quick and it was a shock to everyone, I think that's why people took a long time to pass through that sort of time of their lives with him. But he felt the world. He treated you like a daughter. He's telling me she was my baby. She's my babe. Okay, so so he didn't. So what you're saying is he didn't have the pancreatic lower problems. Okay. I'm just going to push that to one side then, if you don't mind me saying so, because this man I've got, but I know it's your uncle because he's told me he's your uncle, but he's saying, it was a heart attack. Okay, yeah, because he said it was very quick. He said he went 1 minute. He said I was here. He said, and then the next minute, bang. He said I was over. I was gone. He said, so that's not probably what it is. Okay, did there was somebody around you though that has got this condition that passed over with it's either kidney or pancreatic cancer around you? I'm just going to give that to you because I know it's true. So it could be that I'm getting mixed up with your uncle and a friend or something like that, and because they're coming in fast and furious. But I think that your uncle also, because can you hear my breath wheezing a little bit? He also had a weakened heart because I think very quick. He's showing me, and he had I think it's something like the equivalent of COPD going on there with him, and that's what caused the heart attack. All right, so I think it's definitely the breathing thing again. I don't know if he smoked or what he did, but he didn't help himself. Let's put it that way. And also, just 1 minute, can I have the door closed, please? Thank you. And also, that's called home life for you. But that's where it comes from. Okay, darling, that's why I'm getting it down that lower area there. Okay, oh bless him. Must have been so painful. Because all I'm getting is it was very painful. That's what they're saying. So, and it will be in the stomach, wouldn't it? Oh, bless him. Oh, bless him. But, so yeah, so this is, yeah, he smoked. I bet, because my chest is wheezing like this sort of thing. So I know it's something to do with COPD, and that's what caused the heart attack. And that's why nobody expected it, because they expected him to pass away with his breathing. Well, he did. But he didn't. It was the heart attack that was written down. So you know, bless his heart. But now you've got to remember, he resides in the light, and he's with friends and family over there, and none of these horrible things affect him anymore. And that's the lovely thing about this, because there's nobody for it to be affected by. So your ex death was traumatic. I can feel that from him. I can feel that from him. and I don't want to disclose too much on here because it's pretty private, and but I can actually feel that traumatic feeling with your ex on his passing. So but he's not suffering no more, darling. That's all you've got to remember. All right, Heidi. So take everyone's love with you, darling, because it does take a lot out of them to come through to say hello to you. That's what you've got to remember. And if he's gone through all this and he's come back to tell the story, so hello ex, and hello uncle, and hello everybody else. So thank you for working with me, Heidi, and God bless you, darling. Thank you, sweetheart. And you can go back chatting now, can't you? So we've all in fact, me and the producer might come in afterwards actually and have a little chat with you all and see what's happening. Okay. Okay, there's a live chat about 9:30 in Zoom if anybody wants to come into that. So yeah. Okay. Well, let me see how the children are and the dog and everything, and I will try and get the contact details of you. So how we do for time, darling? Okay, well, let's do one more, shall we? Because they've all been waiting so patiently tonight. And let me just say thank you all so very much for staying with me. And so I'm watching the names as they go as I'm talking. But it's I just want to say I feel very humbled to be asked to come on here tonight to share my gift with you. And it's lovely to see how many people do come on here, and everybody else that sort of. So I'm just looking for pictures, names of pictures. Hang on a minute. Oh, getting a breathing problem again. There's a lot of breathing problems lately, isn't it, in the world? Okay. Please. Oh, I don't really want to know what the elastic was about. I'm not going to ask that one anyway, Richard. So let's go. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Very nice. Zach, I'm going to come to you. Zach Brown. Hi, Zach. Can you step up to the Oki, as we call it? Because he's one of my men. He's one of my men. He's our Zach. And it's nice to see Zach on here. And he's been trying to get into my other sites of mine, and I've only just let him in. Yeah. How old is Zach? Do you know what? I ain't got a clue. I don't. Oh God, no. He's older than 18. No, he's older than 18. So, hello Zach, and very good evening to you. It's nice of you to come in and see us all this evening in Spiritual Psychics TV. And finally, you've now come in to see me, and now I can, hello darling, and now I can talk to you and pass on your messages of love. If I just run this past you, are you the person who had the stack of newspapers, can I ask? Because if that's the case, I can give you some more messages, my darling, if I've got the right one. And what I mean by that, if I give you some more messages that's concerned with that. Do you understand what I mean? That's connected to that. Hang on. So if you're like an old job you had, something like you had an old job that you had to stack up newspapers or something when you was younger, in a job role that you had. I don't know if you can remember this or not. Okay, all right. So I think we're getting a bit of a lolly here again. So Richard, I think we need to go on, if we don't mind, because time is sort of finishing now, and I just, if I may. So yeah, okay. Yeah, just try move on. Sorry, Zach. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, all these lovely little things that you send over, they're lovely. Yeah. Okay. So, oh, okay. There's a lady who said she's had to go because she's gonna. Hello, Candice Blanco. Now I know this lady, but she's from America. That lady. So very nice from Pennsylvania there. Okay, another dog lover there. Look beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, it is nice to see. It's not the dog's fault, is it really? Okay. Oh, I want to go back to that man, please, because I haven't. Um, Craig, please. Yeah. Good evening, Craig. Craig Blades. A very good evening, and okay. I hope a loved one comes through for you too this evening. Okay. They're saying to me, is spirit, that I think, why am I getting a daughter in spirit and a wife in spirit? I hope I'm not wrong when I say that, but I've got two ladies in spirit and they're telling me they're mother and daughter. So, do you know anybody who's a mother and daughter in spirit that you could share with us, Craig? Okay. I can see that you're from the lovely Isles up there of Scotland, with a lovely flag on your kilt, and of course Scottish logo there. Bless you. So can you take a lady and a daughter in spirit, Craig? And I should have realised it with a name like Craig. You know, that's very Scottish, isn't it? Really, to be honest with you. But yes, right, completely. Yeah. Okay. Do you know what then, Richard? I think maybe we should just, because I think it's closing. I think we're going to call it a night tonight, because it's actually. It just seems, I'm a little bit like you. If nothing works right, then I have to pull away from it. And at the moment, everything seems to be free, like closing up, as they say. So I'm going to say to everyone, thank you for coming in and supporting me. Thank you for making me feel so welcome, for the regulars that come here. And also I want to say a big thank you to the producer who does lots behind the scenes. So thank you to Richard, and you all know Richard, I know you do. So, and I hope I'll be asked back. So keep your eyes peeled and look out for my name. And it's Molly Farley-Handley. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I think we're going to leave it then. Oh, he's come back, Zach. No, it's not the one. It's not for you. Then the message not for you. I'm gonna leave it. Sorry, Zach. I'll have to pick you up in other places. All right, my darling. But for tonight, I'm gonna say, let me close down, please, Richard. Oh, Zoe, thank you. God bless, darling. Blessings to you, and love from the dog. And oh, lovely. Thank you, Terry. That's really nice. And oh, this is good. Thank you. Well, lovely things you've all said. Oh, thank you, Candice. Bless you, darling. Isn't that beautiful? I can't get over this. I mean, it's so many nice words. And a very good night to you, Samantha. Thank you, darling. And LJ, and blessings to you, darling. Blessings to you. And Joanne, and this man is still around, you know. Bless his heart. And he's still trying to boogie. So Nadia Pita, good night and God bless, darling. Thank you very much indeed. And Stacey Shaw, and another dog. Thank you for a lovely evening too. Thank you very much for coming in, Stacey. Thank you. And so I'd like to say a very good night and God bless. Sleep tight until we meet again. So bye for now, and don't let the bed bugs bite. Bye now.
Spiritual Psychics TV. Online. Spiritual Psychics TV isn't just an online broadcasting service. We also offer many features via our website. SPTV offers a unique directory that uses geolocation to find your nearest reader or venue, just by using your postcode. The Academy section allows anyone to upload and create their own spiritual courses within minutes. For those who like to read, then our online magazine area will offer just that. The SPTV shop enables anyone to start their online shop, be it to sell used or new items. You can also find our schedule and information about our shows.
Spiritual Psychics TV, bringing spiritual people together.